Man, I'm dropping real soon. I just had to get my bag up. Like, you feel me? I been had my bag, but I just this shit about morals. You gotta take care of what you gotta take care of first.
Palace.
I feel like
What
it
else,
made me
people?
out my position on China.
Man. I ain't gonna do too much. I'm just gonna check these tires and we get up out of here. Man, it's 20. It's 25 right now. 24, 25 right now. We not looking for no flat tires, man. We just looking for, well, we're not looking for inflated tires, man. We just looking for cuts. Make sure there's no cuts, rips. We good to go. I think it's a lot of ice on the road this morning. Woo! Let's do it, man. We back with another road runner, man. We back with another road runner. Go ahead, hit this road. Hey, man. Those are things I follow right there. That's what I follow every day. Yeah, man, so we about 45 minutes from this load, from dropping this load, so yeah, I got a weather alert this morning on the road conditions. Hopefully we don't run into no black ice, and you know, we got some clear roads, man. I hope them plows been working, man. Anybody who don't know what that is, that's basically the people who help clean the snow off the ground and stuff like that. Basically scrape up all the ice and keep the roads clear for traffic to use the roads in the winter. Yeah, I'm hoping there's some clear roads. I ain't had to deal with too much black ice since I've been out here, so hope I ain't got to deal with too much today. But anyways, I told y'all I was gonna do a story time today, man. You know, and like I said, that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, look at that. I think that's a trailer down there. That probably demolished that trailer. It looked like it caught on fire or something. But yeah, man, I'm gonna tell y'all my story time. Hold up. Yeah, man. I want to tell y'all my story time from when I first started. My background, you know, how I got my CDL, Hold on, let me make sure my camera. Yeah, man, I'm gonna give y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know, you know, how I got my CDL, man. How hard it was for me to get my CDL. You know, I'm just give y'all a little gist, a little breakdown of, you know, my background or whatever, man. So, before I was doing this, I was doing music. You know, I was doing music, man, and actually was getting a little buzz and you know, doing my thing, you know. I still do music to this day, like I still ain't stopped. It's just, you know, once you gain responsibilities, you know, like, man, you ain't finna sit around like, man, you got a child, you know, you can't just sit around and, yeah, you could keep doing what you're doing, but, you know, I ain't saying don't follow your dreams, but, man, you gotta have more than one hustle when you got responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just can't wait for something to fall in your lap. So you gotta jump on something else. Like, still do what you're doing, but, you know, jump on something else. So that's what I did. But before I could do that, like I said, I was doing music. And, you know, I went through some tragedy. You know, I went through some tragedy in my life. Losing my brother. I lost my little brother. Back right before, a year before I got my CDL, I lost my brother. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up losing my brother, man. And after that, man, I was depressed, man. I was crushed. I'm talking about I was depressed for like a whole, man, I was just depressed. I was depressed, man. You know, I was like really on demon time. Like the me right now, y'all would not recognize the me right now. I'm telling y'all, from me back then. Like trucking, man, like this shit saved my life. And I ain't talking about money-wise, cause yeah, we make good money. Anybody who tell you don't make no money out here, bro, they lying. And that's for another video. But yeah, man, yeah, man, like it helped me like mentally. It helped me like mentally, like with a lot of things, you know, just on, you know, patience and, you know, getting stuff done, you know, just putting your neck out there, man, getting stuff done, and just a lot of attributes that you'll need in life. But yeah, so, man, I hate these bumpy ass roads like this. But yeah, man, I ended up catching a gun charge right after that. Like, I'm leaving the crib one night. Me and my girl, we ended up getting into it. I ended up leaving the crib. And like they say, man, don't never leave the crib when you just got into it with your girl. Don't never leave the crib when you just got into it with your girl, man. So I ended up leaving the crib. We got in the argument. I leave the crib. I got my gun on me. Like I said, man, like, you know, I was really out there. So I was going through some stuff, you know. You know, I was really having like, you know, real problems. Real problems. So I had to keep that on me. And like Dad, I had to keep that on me. Like, so yeah, man. So I get pulled over one night. Man, I catch a gun charge. I ain't gonna get too deep in that, but I catch a gun charge. Matter of fact, I'm tripping. I end up catching a gun charge before my brother died. So once my brother died, I really forgot all about the gun charge. So not knowing, you know, my brother just ended up dying. Now I got this gun charge, you know what I'm saying, that I had like probably 4 or 5 months before my brother died. Probably, I don't know, 3 months. But I was fighting this gun charge. It just, you know, it didn't go to trial yet. So, you know, it didn't feel like I was fighting it yet, because my brother was still alive. I ain't go to trial for the gun charge yet. So, boom, my brother ended up passing. now I'm trying to grieve, and you know, with that, gun charge pop up. Hey, you know, it's about that time, you know. So I had already told them I was taking it to trial before my brother died. So now my brother died, now it's time to go to trial. Boom, boom, boom. Man, I'm fighting this for probably 9. Man, I fought this charge probably 9-10 months. Straight. 9-10 months. My brother gone, fighting this gun charge. You know what I'm saying? I took it to trial, so now I'm facing like time. I'm facing time now. So yeah, man, I end up, but the good thing about it, I end up beating the charge. Like, I end up beating the charge. I ain't even gonna go too deep into the whole case or whatever, but I end up beating the charge. 9 months in, I end up beating the charge. Showed up to every court, hearing, court, whatever you wanna, I showed up to every one. I end up beating the charge. So, man, I just felt like that whole time I was facing that charge and fighting for that shit, whole time I was fighting that, man, I tell y'all, I was on demon time. I was on demon time. Fighting that, I ain't really care. I lost my brother, I ain't care. I was on demon time, man. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to crash. Like, real life ready to crash. So, once I beat it, man, it was just like, it was like a sign. It was like a sign, man. It was like a sign, because I had already been shot before. I had got shot with my brother right before he died. So that already sat me down a little bit. But once he died, it put me back in that mode. So it's like, once I beat that charge, I kind of felt like, man, this is my sign. This is my sign from God. And I had told myself, I said, I beat this charge, man, I'm going to get my CDL. I'm still gonna do music, but I'm going to get my CDL, dog. I'm finna put something under my belt. I'm finna put something under my belt instead of just having all my eggs in one basket, and that's doing music. It's okay to have a dream, but man, you also gotta have a hustle on the side, man. I know people say ain't no plan B. Man, I'ma have a plan B, because we in the new days, you know, I ain't gonna get too much, but we in a new day, man, you gotta have a plan B. So yeah, I ended up being a charge, man. I said, I'm gonna get my CDL. I went straight to the school. I went straight to Roadmaster. Straight to Roadmaster, man. And if anybody, you know, wanna know, you know, how to get in the Roadmaster, how Roadmaster was, you want me to do a story time, I'd even do a story time on Roadmaster. But yeah, so yeah, man, I end up going to try to get with Roadmaster. I go to the school, da-da-da-da. Man, they telling me I need this and the third, so all right, now, here we go. Roadmaster, now I gotta figure out, all right, how to get in the Roadmaster. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I was just like, I'm just gonna get there, go there, boom, 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 I'm in. It went that easy, man. You know, I still had, like, I was living a whole different life before that. You gotta understand, I came from doing music, smoking blunts the size of a thumb every day. Probably 5-6 times a day. Blowing down. I'm talking about blowing down. My first year in trucking, and I'm 3 years in, by the way. I'm 3 years in, but you know, I'm 3 years in, but I only been like on the road consistently for about 15, 16 months. Anyway, so yeah, I'm living a whole different life, man. So it's like, yeah, I'm trying to get with Roadmaster, but at the same time, I lived a whole nother life before Roadmaster. Like, I was driving in Chargers, and I done had like 2 Chargers already. Like, I was already getting to the bag before trucking, but I was just getting to the bag in the streets. So I had Chargers and everything. You know what come with having fast cars? Speeding tickets. So, man, Roadmaster was telling me, you got speeding tickets, man. You got to get these speeding tickets taken care of before we can do anything with you. Man, I'm living in Florida at the time. You know, Florida my second home. I'm living in Florida at the time. I'm from Georgia. So, man, I'm having speeding tickets out of Florida. Man, I got a super speeder out of Florida. I'm doing 105 and a 65. Man, I got speeding tickets. Man, I got 2-3 speeding tickets out of Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like the dumb way. So, man, before you think about coming to trucking, understand, man, that background, that NVR, man, get that NVR right, man. It's gonna, man, that gonna follow you, man. That gonna follow you. So yeah, but now I gotta figure out, all right, how to get in the road, man. Man, it literally took me a year. Probably, yeah, it probably was a year. It took me like a year. At least not half a year, cause I had to go work a warehouse job. And kid you not, I wasn't even working normal jobs. Like, I was in the streets. So I had to like tell myself, all right, go get a normal warehouse job, you know, boom, 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 get up this money, man. And, you know, cause I could have went back to doing what I was doing, but I already knew going back to do that, that's just gonna put me in trouble. I just got out of trouble. I just escaped trouble. I just got spared. I ain't gonna get spared again. So I'm like, I'm gonna go get a normal warehouse job, boom, boom. I'm at Home Depot warehouse out of Douglasville. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm putting my money up. I'm putting my money up, paying my tickets. I'm paying my tickets. My girl even helping me, like, she helping me. So yeah, I'm paying my tickets. I'm doing what I gotta do, man. Then I end up finding out I got a warrant out of Georgia. I got a warrant out of Georgia. I called them, hey, you got a warrant, but you know, you could pay this warrant off. So I'm like, all right, bet, I'm gonna pay the warrant off. Cause I know if I go turn myself in, man, I'm gonna have to see it. Wait on the, like, I ain't gonna get no bud. I'm gonna have to see it. So, yeah. So I end up paying off a few tickets. I pay off the warrant. Man, at the end of the day, it came, I probably paid $2,000 in speeding tickets, $1,000 in a warrant. Pay off a warrant. Probably $900, $800 for the warrant. $600, $700, one or the other. So yeah, so man, yeah, man, I ended up getting that paid off. Now I hit back the lady at the school. And she was the coolest lady ever. I'm talking about, she made it so easy for me, man. She was the coolest lady ever. Now I hit her up. Coolest lady ever. I hit her. Hey, I got everything took care of. Boom, 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 boom. I'm ready. All right, now she about to get the dice rolling for me. Now she hit me back. You got to get a cosigner. I'm like, oh man. And during this whole time, man, I'm going to look for the schools. Like, I'm going to Conyers. I'm looking for schools in Conyers. Man, I'm talking about high. I'm talking about high. I'm like, I can't do that. High. So Roadmaster was my only chance. Now I gotta figure out, I gotta go to cosigner. Man, my brother came through for me, co-signed for me. Boom, got me in there. So literally after like half of a year of fighting to get in that school, I ended up getting into the school. But I could have been gave up. I ended up getting to the school, and if y'all want me to do story time on Roadmaster and how that was just alone, you know, just let me know, you know, put it in the comment or something like that. But yeah, now I ended up getting in Roadmaster. I probably was at Roadmaster for like, man, 2 months. Y'all probably won't believe me. 2 months. Like I said, y'all want a story time on Roadmaster, I'll give y'all that. But 2 months. Worst, I was at the worst Roadmaster in the country. It was literally deemed the worst Roadmaster. It was ranked the worst Roadmaster in the country. Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville, Florida. I get out of that thing though. 2 months in, I get out of there. First job I go to, Covenant, man. First job I go to, Covenant, because I really, man, my NVR was so messed up. This like 2020, man, it's like 2023. My NVR was so messed up. I'm new to trucking, but I'm fresh out the streets. Lost my brother. Just beat a gun charge. I'm fresh out the streets, bro. Fresh out the streets. I'm going, like, I was gonna go to May. Like, the only jobs that would accept me was May, Western Express, and Covenant. I look at May, trash. Trash, man. Them boy, trash. I do my research on Western. Trash. They not as bad as May, but they still trash. I'm talking about these bottom of the barrel, like. So Covenant was like I look at, you know, Covenant, man, Covenant fire. Like, I'm getting a lot of, you know, good stuff about Covenant. Fire. But the only thing I kept hearing about Covenant was they was a teen driving company. This 2023, beginning of 2023 now, teen driving company. I kept hearing that about them. So I went to them, and I'm a rookie, I'm not knowing nothing, man. I went to them, I'm like, talking to the recruiter, hey, I hear y'all teen driver, like, is that true? She ended up telling me, nah. Yeah, she ended up telling me, well, she didn't say no. I ain't gonna cap, she didn't say no. But she ended up telling me, like, hey, you know, you go on the road with a team, you go on the road as a team for 3 months, then you could team out, you could solo out. So I'm like, this is what she telling me, man. That's why I tell y'all, man, to y'all new drivers, man, don't believe on recruiters, man. The recruiters will tell you anything to get you in that door. So yeah, I believed it. Is that back? Let me slow down. Slow down just a little bit. Yeah, so look at the big boy finna come in front of me. It's not, yeah, man. I told you I'm a freak about that black ice. I'll slow this thing down quick. I'll slow this thing down quick, man. I ain't lying. Yeah, but yeah, back to what I was saying, man. My bad. But yeah, so yeah, she tell me, yeah, you solo out 3 months, you know, you solo out. So I'm like, man, I'm a soldier, bro. I've been through the worst. So I said, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna stick through it. I'm gonna stick through it, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna go and do this thing. So I go on the road. I end up meeting an older dude, man, cool older dude. He from New Orleans, man. I end up meeting him, and man, we get on the road with a trainer, man. I'm talking about we 3 in a truck, me, him, and a trainer, 3 in the truck. What? 2 weeks? 2 weeks, 3 in the truck. So yeah, so we get on the road, man. Probably on the road for like a week. I end up finding out that from a trainer, like, oh no, man, we chilling in the front as I'm driving, you know, we just chopping it up, trying to get my hours so I can get off the truck. We have a conversation, you know, I end up finding out, man, this a full base. Like I said, I'm a rookie. I'm not knowing nothing. So he ended up telling me this a full teen driver, 100% teen driver company, man. She lied to you. I ain't no solo or not over here. And this before they bought land air. This before they bought land air. Before they bought land air, man. And it's crazy how stuff come around in a circle, because right now I'm with land air. I'm with land air as we speak. I'm with land air as we speak. So yeah, this before they bought land air, man. And Covenant, yeah, 100%. So I'm like, man, you lying. Man, that threw me, man. I felt played, I felt tried. I really felt like I was wasting my time, because bro, anybody who do teen driving, man, kudos to you. You get your money, do what you gotta do. You strong, boy. But me, no sir. I don't do the teen drive. I'm not putting my life in another dude's hand. I don't care if you family. Not put my life in your hand. I'm not finna be back there asleep and you up here driving, and man, no, I won't do it. I won't do it. And I'm just not, you know, I don't want to be around somebody in no box all day. I done been locked up before. I ain't did no real time, but I done been locked up before. I done been locked up more than I can count on one hand. So yeah, man. So I went with that. I felt played. Man, I literally tell them folks, hey, man, what funny